responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The former Auburn kicker Daniel Carlson to get this one started. And we are underway from Cincinnati. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll start the drive with Jamal Charles. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack. Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Oh, he fakes a spike. Dancing to his left. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
They snap it to Herbert. And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
Mission accomplished on that throw. Slant, pick up the first down. I like how he just put it on the receiver and didn't lead him on that one.
Happened quickly. Defense, not much they could do. The first down carry here for Charles. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. Jason Taylor able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now it's Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. Herbert has it knocked free. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And he gets it back into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery leading to a Washington touchdown. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week. He's smiling. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. On 1st and 10, Herbert. Being chased down. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Jason Taylor, what a start to this ball game. Still in the first quarter, and he now has 3 sacks, on pace for double digits. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And they're going to sack him again. The 5th time they've gotten him today, and this one results in a safety.
An absolutely dominating series from that pass rush to record the safety. 3 sacks in a row shouldn't be possible against an NFL offensive line. But there they are, dropping him on 3 straight reps, the last of which came in the end zone for 2 points.
Here's Jones on the return. First down. Here's Burrow. He'll let this thing go for Sanders. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
The offense schemed, going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. That's pulled in at the 32. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. And they don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs. Sure. just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. Oh, he's got some breathing room. A big play there on the catch and run. 41 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Herbert now. Throwing the out route here, and it's complete to Kelsey. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal. They'll let Charles try and get him in. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Jamal Charles taking it in from a yard out. And the Bengals have cut it back within a score. And oh, he missed it. It's no good. And that will keep this a 3-point game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on third. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. He needed a yard. That's exactly what he got. Earns him a new set of downs. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Here's Burrow. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Burrow's throw pulled in by Gronkowski. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Late to Sanders. Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up fourth down.
And I know that one didn't work out the way they thought, but I don't think it was a bad time to call this play. You're thinking on third down, you might possibly see some pressure. You might see a blitz. So they tried to set up the screen, but that one was well read, and they stopped them for no gain.
That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth. Now a first down carry for Harris. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Now Burrow on first down. Goes right side, complete to Gronk. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Here we go.
On first and 10, Joe Burrow. And it'll be intercepted. The Hall of Famer Ronnie Lott picks it. And the Bengals are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Clock at 20 seconds to go in the half as they come up first and 10. After the turnover, here's Herbert. And this one is incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
To throw on second and 10. Herbert buying time to his left. He's got a man complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure is good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Derwin James with a pick. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Well, we've seen quarterbacks get away with throwing the ball on the run, no doubt. But this, Charles, I think you'd agree, not the best of throws.
And listen, you're not always going to have a clean pocket to step up with the proper mechanics and deliver the football. I mean, that's a given. But you also have to understand your limits and know what you can get away with and what you can't when you're trying to make a throw like that.
Forced out to his left. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second half about to start. The Commanders have the lead. They'll get it first as we are back underway. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. They're set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Now, this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. And I think they are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something. Double turnovers. But instead, they'll keep the possession on the INT. So now our referee looking at the sideline saying, are you sure? But yes, this defense has accepted the penalty. So that means they will not take possession on the fumble recovery. Well, not sure why in the world you do that, but that is apparently the decision. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and get the running game going with Jamal Charles. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime mix had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
3rd and long, it's Herbert. And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. Jason Taylor, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance. Here's J.K. Scott now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And out of touchdown in this. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. This is caught out in the right flat. And he is not going to get in there. He stopped short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Burrow looking to pass. Steps away to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
It's certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer. And
he's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Sauce Gardner, he got downhill quickly and stuck him behind the line of scrimmage. Back now in Cincinnati. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Burrow will throw. Open man downfield is Johnson. He'll get it inside the 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 36 yards on the play. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. It's caught by Sanders. Touchdown! Miles Sanders, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Taking it about the 1. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
Herbert on 1st down now. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
To throw again on 2nd down. Herbert. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Back to throw here, Herbert. Dancing to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the middle. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Herbert. They'll roll him out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Jason Taylor in there to get him again. That is sack number 6. One off the NFL record of 7. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Hey, keep it up, keep it up.
Here's Herbert. Being chased out left. He's going to let it fly. He's got a man complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Tyreek Hill, 70 yards. And the Bengals answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Fields this way up at the 17. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. They're set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Burrow. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Washington. Julio Jones. 73 yards. And the Commanders use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. After the made field goal, Carlson now sets up to kick this away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Herbert. They had to go the length of the field last time out to get into the end zone. And with this starting... Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down. Harris running straight ahead. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. It's a gain of 8 there, and that should be enough to seal the victory. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now a first carry for their fullback. And here he'll get it down to the 7. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. This is where, 4th quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now.